Welcome to Mind Over Market, helping real estate agents rise and thrive, where we dive deep into the power of mindset and how it impacts success. I'm Clair Gammel, your host. Today's episode is all about managing time effectively as a real estate agent. With packed schedules full of client meetings, showings, and marketing responsibilities, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But don't worry. I've got some fantastic strategies to help you make time your greatest asset. We'll dive into prioritizing your tasks, utilizing smart scheduling, avoiding burnout, and the best tools to maximize your productivity. So grab your coffee, settle in, and let's make the most of our time together. Now let's talk about one of the cornerstones of effective time management: prioritizing your tasks. As real estate agents, we often juggle a million things at once, and it can feel like everything is equally important. But let me tell you a little secret. Not every task needs to be done right away, and not every task holds the same weight. Enter the Eisenhower Matrix. This is a fantastic, simple tool that helps you divide your tasks into 4 categories: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and not urgent or important. Let me break it down for you. First, we have tasks that are urgent and important. These are the big ticket items demanding your immediate attention. Think closing deadlines, client emergencies, anything that could dramatically impact your business if left unaddressed. Next, we have important but not urgent tasks. These are the ones that contribute to your long-term success. They might not need to be done today, but they are vital for future growth. Developing a marketing strategy or improving your client follow-up system are great examples. Then there are urgent but not important tasks. These can be tricky because they scream for attention but don't add a lot of value. Minor administration work or scheduling fall into this category. Whenever possible, delegate these tasks to a transaction coordinator or an assistant. Finally, we have not urgent or important tasks. These are the time wasters, the unnecessary tasks that sneak into our day. Aimless scrolling on social media? You guessed it, that's a good example. Identify these tasks and cut them out to free up your time for more valuable activities. So, start each day by identifying your priorities. What's urgent? What's important? Once you have that clarity, you can stay focused on what truly matters and make the most of your day. Now that we've got our priorities straight, let's move on to the next critical step: smart scheduling. Once you know which tasks are most important, the question becomes, how do you fit them all into your day without feeling overwhelmed? The answer lies in time blocking. Time blocking is a simple yet powerful technique where you allocate specific periods in your day for different tasks. Think of it as creating an appointment with yourself to focus on one thing at a time. This method is incredibly efficient and helps ensure that nothing falls through the cracks. Let me give you some examples of effective time blocking for a real estate agent. First up, block time for lead generation. Whether it's making calls, sending emails, or engaging on social media, set aside a specific time each day to focus solely on generating leads. The key here is consistency. Make it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Next, set dedicated hours for client work. This includes meetings, showings, or listing appointments. And very importantly, remember to leave some buffer times between these tasks. You don't want to be that agent who's always running late. Buffer times allow for overruns and give you some breathing room. Admin days are another great example of time blocking in action. Pick 1 or 2 days a week when you focus exclusively on paperwork, emails, and other back office tasks. When you group similar tasks together, you can get into a flow and complete them more efficiently. Finally, let's talk about the most important time block of all: personal time. Yes, you heard me right. Schedule breaks, family time, exercise, and hobbies. Personal time isn't just for relaxation. It's your time to recharge. It's a non-negotiable in maintaining long-term productivity and avoiding burnout. To help you stay organized, I highly recommend using a digital calendar or planner. Tools like Google Calendar or planning apps can be lifesavers. They not only keep you on track, but also allow you to set reminders for key tasks so you never miss a beat. So remember, smart scheduling is not just about filling your calendar. It's about being intentional with your time. Make appointments with yourself, stick to them, and watch how your productivity soars. You've got this. As a real estate agent, the risk of burning out is incredibly high. Long hours, constant client demands, and never ending to do lists can really take a toll. If we want to maintain productivity, staying on top of our mental and physical health is key. First things first, let's talk about setting boundaries. Knowing your limits and learning to say no is crucial. If you find yourself overwhelmed by too many clients or late night work sessions, it's time to reassess. Set clear working hours and stick to them. Remember, it's okay to turn down opportunities if they push you beyond your limits. Quality over quantity. Delegation is another lifesaver. You don't have to do it all by yourself. Hiring a virtual assistant or working with a transaction coordinator can dramatically lighten your load. Delegate tasks like scheduling, minor admin work, or social media management. This frees up your time for high priority activities that directly affect your bottom line. Now let's touch on something that often gets overlooked: self-care. Exercise, adequate sleep, and hobbies are not luxuries, they're essentials. Incorporate physical activities into your routine, whether it's a morning jog, yoga session, or even a stroll during lunchtime. Make sure you're getting enough sleep because rest is fundamental for mental clarity and decision making. And don't forget your hobbies. Indulging in things you love revitalizes you and keeps you passionate about your work. Burnout isn't just about feeling tired. It can have far-reaching effects on your work, your mindset, and your relationships. When you're burnt out, your productivity plummets, and your mindset becomes negative. It can also strain your relationships, both personal and professional. Being aware of these impacts can motivate you to take the necessary steps to prevent burnout from happening. So protect your most valuable asset, you. Set those boundaries, delegate tasks, and prioritize self-care. By doing so, you're not just avoiding burnout. You're setting yourself up for long-term sustainable success. Now that we've covered prioritizing, scheduling, and avoiding burnout, let's dive into some of the fantastic tools that can help you optimize your time management even further. Technology today offers us an array of solutions designed to make our lives easier and our work more efficient. First off, let's talk about customer relationship management systems, or CRMs. These tools are game changers for real estate agents. A good CRM helps you keep track of your leads, follow-ups, and client communications, automating much of the busy work. Imagine you've just had a great showing with a potential buyer. Instead of jotting down notes on sticky pads, your CRM captures all the details you need, sends you reminders for follow-ups, and even automates personalized emails. This way, nothing falls through the cracks, and you can maintain a high level of professionalism with minimal effort. Next up, project management apps like Trello or Asana. These are invaluable for keeping track of all your various tasks and projects. Picture Trello as a digital corkboard where you can pin your to-do lists, current tasks, and upcoming projects. Drag and drop features make it easy to move tasks around, set deadlines, and even collaborate with team members. Asana operates similarly, but offers more detailed project planning capabilities. Both tools help keep everything organized so you always know what's due next and where you should focus your efforts. But how do you know if you're using your time effectively? That's where time tracking apps like Toggle or Rescue Time come in. These apps allow you to monitor how you're spending your time each day. For example, Toggle lets you track the time you spend on each specific task you're doing. At the end of the week, you can review your logs and see how much time went into client meetings, showings, marketing tasks, and more. Rescue Time goes a step further by analyzing your activity and providing insights into productivity trends. This way, you can identify any time-wasting activities and make adjustments to become more efficient. Finally, let's talk about how these tools can streamline your processes. By integrating these technologies into your daily routine, you can automate repetitive tasks, manage your workload more efficiently, and make data-driven decisions. For instance, setting up email. Templates and automations in your CRM can save you countless hours that you can invest elsewhere. Syncing your project management app with your calendar ensures you always know what's next and lets you allocate your time wisely. Utilizing time tracking insights helps you cut down on unproductive activities and focus on what matters most. In conclusion, the right tools can transform how you manage your time and, in turn, boost your productivity to new heights. Don't just work harder, work smarter. Embrace these technologies and watch how they elevate your real estate business to the next level. That's a wrap for today's episode of Mind Over Market, helping real estate agents rise and thrive. I'm your host, Clair Gammel. We've explored the essential aspects of managing time effectively, from prioritizing your tasks using the Eisenhower matrix to smart scheduling techniques, avoiding burnout, and utilizing the best productivity tools available. Remember, it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. Thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure to implement these strategies to rise and thrive in your real estate business. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with a colleague who could use a productivity boost. Don't forget to check the show notes for any links or articles mentioned in today's episode. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll continue to explore ways to elevate your mindset and your business. Until next time, take care and keep rising.